Hello, hello. This is Gemini, your friendly neighborhood spy. I'm here again for another summoning session. Really hasn't been that long since the last one. Only a few days. But I'm excited to summon again. And this time we're going to be pulling for one of my favorite characters, my favorite character from Three Houses, Sylvain. So he's my main target. I do plan to snipe green. I will probably have blue as my off color, just because, you know, rearmed heroes are really good. But Felix also looks great, so I don't know, we'll see. We'll see as we go. But anyway, my plan is to snipe green, see how many copies of Sylvain I can get on my way to the Spark, and then once we get to the Spark, we'll see what kind of decisions we have to make. Anyway, let's get started. Okay. Oh, nice, we get to start with 2 greens. Awesome. Okay, so, yeah, I just summoned a couple days ago for... Yes! Oh, it's awesome! Yes, we get to start with Sylvain. Yes! Oh my gosh. Yay! I am Sylvain Jose Gautier, and since you're counting on me, I guess I'll show you a little of what I can do. It's great. Yay! That's like, you know, best... Oh, he's even plus attack! That's awesome. Best case scenario when you're pulling for a demote is, you know... I mean, obviously, anytime you're pulling, you want to get lucky, but... like, you always want to get them on your first pull, but, like, you actually have a chance of it more likely happening when they're a demote hero. So, like, I'm totally fine with him being a demote hero, because, you know, it means it's more likely that I'll actually get him. Will I get a second of him? Yes! Wow! Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Yes! Oh wow, we're already off to such a great start. That's great. And plus defense is probably his other really good IV option. So I'll have to make some decisions afterwards about what what IVs I want to get. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna pull the reds on this because Felix is so good, and this is apparently a lucky circle, so, you know, we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. Okay, man, that would have been so crazy if I'd gotten Felix. Okay, we'll do the last red. And then I almost feel like I should just pull the colorless just because, you know, it's so discounted at this point. But otherwise I'm gonna stick to greens. But I already got 2 Sylvains, so that's great. That's already, like, worst case scenario avoided, where we get to the Spark and we haven't gotten a single copy of Sylvain. And then we have to decide if we're going to Spark for him or not. So I will probably end up sparking for Ingrid, but I'm so happy that we already got Sylvain. That's great. Oh my gosh. If these... Okay, I'm not even gonna say it out loud. I'm not even gonna say it out loud. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh wow! Oh my gosh! I can't get over this. Holy! Oh my gosh! Oh, this is so great. Sylvain, you are magical today. Okay, so that one can't be a Sylvain. Oh, I can't believe it though. That's crazy. I was saying, before I got absolutely bombarded by Sylvains, that I summoned so recently, just for the weekend, for the rerun of Erkan from Duo. Okay, another blue lion, though. I don't even know if I have a copy of Annette. I'm not sure. This might be my first Annette. It is not. Okay, I guess I did summon her at some point then. But that's still cool. Awesome. Hey, more blue lions is definitely not bad. Anyway. So, as I was saying, I summoned very recently. I don't normally summon this close together because I'm so picky in what I summon for. And like a lot of other people, I thought we were likely to get an engage banner. Yes! But I wasn't absolutely convinced either, so I'm not surprised that we got a Three Houses banner instead. Wow, so many plus defense ones. Maybe that's a sign that I should build him plus defense. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, but wow, this is amazing. That's what, 4 copies already? That's just amazing. I can't get over the luck that I'm having right now. But yeah, here we are, because Sylvain is my favorite character for Three Houses, so I am definitely, you know, happy to be summoning for him. I don't mind at all that he's a demote. I wouldn't have minded if he was a premium hero either, because, you know, either way, it's a favorite of mine, so, you know. If he's a demote, that just means that he's easier to get copies of, so I can more easily plus 10 him. Whereas if he's a premium fodder unit, then it just means that he comes with great fodder. I don't have to give him as much. So, you know, there's ups and downs to either. I do think it's kind of strange that he's an axe user instead of a lance user. But that makes me think that maybe at some point they'll give him the Lance of Rune. Like, they'll give him some kind of alt that's like the alt Ingrid is getting now. Like, maybe they'll do, like, a dedicated Three Hopes banner again. And they'll do one that just has, like, the students, but in their, like, their Three Hopes forms. Instead of... Because I don't know if they'll always have them be on Three Houses banners like this. I don't know. Because that seems like it'd be difficult to get through all of the Three Hopes heroes designs. If that makes sense. So I could see them just going and doing another dedicated Three Hopes banner. I feel like I'm just getting a little scattered in what I'm trying to describe. So I apologize for that, but I could see them just creating a dedicated Three Hopes banner so that they can take these student characters and give them their Three Hopes art, instead of only putting them on Three Houses banners, like what they did here. I think it'll be a mix of the two, personally. Which is fine. Totally, totally fine. Wow. It's always funny when you get 2 copies of a hero that's, you know, like not the focus hero on a single circle. Getting so many green stones. It's great. I love it. Okay, well, hi. I did want to talk briefly about what I call the green curse, which is this weird tendency for my favorites to always be green in this game. Even if there's not really a good reason for them to be green, my favorites just always have a tendency to be green when they're released in Fae. It's very strange. So, like, I'm gonna go down the list of my top 6 favorite characters. The only one that does not have a green alt of any kind is Matthew. He doesn't have any green version, he only has one version, and it's colorless. But I am fully expecting that if he ever does get an alt, it will probably be green, just because this is how my luck works. It's just, it's weird. It's not like a good or bad thing, it's just strange. One of my other top 6 is Ranulph, who obviously does not have an alt, he only has one version, but it's as a green beast. And like, he could have been really like any color, it's not that significant. Really, like, I think it's fairly arbitrary what color the beast units are. In regards to, like, how they choose it. Like, he could have just as easily been chosen to be a colorless beast or something. I'm not saying it doesn't matter in the meta, it's just like, yay, another one! Woo! Nice. Great. But anyway, so Ranulph is also green. Sylvain, despite being mostly associated with lances, I believe, has 2 versions in the game, both of which are green. A green tome and now an axe. Lewin, who it makes perfect sense, his base version is a green tome, but his one alt is blue, so he has at least one version that's not green, but he does have a green version. Then Inigo, who is mostly a sword user. So unless you count Laszlo, then his only versions are both green, despite being a sword user in the game. So he's also a green tome and a green bow. And then Ephraim, who is mostly a lance user, and most of his versions in the game are blue, but the one version that's not blue is green. His Ravel, unless you count his duo with Erica, in which he's red. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's so weird how my favorites keep ending up as green, even if they aren't really, it's not really associated with a weapon type that really fits with them normally. I don't know, it's just this weird thing that I've kept noticing. So it's fine. It's not really, I'm not complaining about it. It's just a little strange. But yeah. Whew. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit scattered today. I've had a very long day. Not bad, not a bad day necessarily, just long. I'm recording this Monday evening. It's somewhat late. Yay! Yay! So happy to see him. Wow. So many copies. I love it. I feel like he's trying to, like, cheer me up a little bit. I'm not sad. I just feel, like, really strange right now because I just dropped my dog off at the kennel. I'm leaving very early tomorrow to go on a trip, and I'll be gone until Friday. It's a trip for work, but it should actually be a pretty fun trip, but it is for work. So I dropped my dog off at the kennel because I have to leave super early before the kennel opens in the morning. Oh, I think this is my first Vanessa. So it's just weird being in the house without her right now. Like, I know she's fine, and I know I'll see her again come the weekend. It's just strange. It's just, you know, I'm so used to her being here, so it's a little weird being in the house without her right now. But yeah. I haven't really decided what kind of build I'm gonna do with Sylvain yet. I need to look at his stats and see, you know, what his level 40 stats are. Big thing is I have no idea what his speed is. So I need to look at that and just kind of see where he is. I don't have any copies of Ganglot, so I can't give him the Arcane Axe. But maybe we'll get another one coming up, you never know, because, you know, we did just get our second Arcane Lance, which is really interesting. Which I always figured they would eventually do multiple versions of. Oh, wow! It's definitely my first Gemini. Huh. I don't know if speed is good for her or not. I genuinely don't know, but that's cool. Very neat. Alright, cool. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't have a Ganglot to sacrifice to give the Arcane Axe to Sylvain. I always assumed that we would eventually get, like, a second Arcane Lance and a second Arcane Sword and everything like that. But I wasn't sure if they would wait until they went through all the weapon types first, so I guess that answers that question. I'm definitely most excited for the Arcane Dagger whenever that comes out. I really want to see, first off, who gets it. And second, obviously my choice would be Matthew, but I'm not, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm just hoping that it will end up being a good weapon that I can give to Matthew and, you know, have him use it effectively. I'm also really looking forward to seeing the Arcane Staff whenever that comes out. I think that'll be a huge game changer for a lot of people, since there's so many staff users in the game that don't have any kind of proficient weapon. And a lot of people who like them as characters, and I'm sure would be really, really excited to, you know, actually be able to use them. Or be able to use them and have them have a really good weapon. Because I'm sure a lot of people use them regardless, you know, if they're a favorite character. So the Arcane Dagger is the one that I want the most personally, but I think the Arcane Staff will be huge, and I look forward to when that comes out. If only because I'm curious about what they would do with it. Okay, we're getting super close to the spark. We definitely got a lot of copies of Sylvain. I don't feel the need to, like, plus 10 him right now. Because, you know, he's gonna be in the regular summoning pool. He's a demo. Like, copies of him will come home. He will eventually get to plus 10. Like, if he was a seasonal demote, I would definitely summon to plus 10. But with him being in the regular summoning pool, I'm fine with waiting. Especially since I did get a lot of copies, so he will have merges. Yay! One more! I love his art. He looks great. Welcome, Sylvain. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I have to look and see what his stats turn out like, so that I can decide, you know, what kind of build. I have a decent amount of fodder that I can supply, so, you know, I'll just have to look around and see what the options are. But I'm excited. Very excited to build him. And we will be wrapping up very soon. Okay. Last circle, and we don't get any blues, or any greens, so we'll just go for blue. It'd be really funny if we got an Ingrid right here. Got smoke. Oh, okay. Not an Ingrid, but still kind of a cool pull. So that's nice. I've actually gotten a lot of copies of Guinevere. Alright, cool. Okay, well, I am... Wait, do I get one more circle? Yeah, one more. Okay. Okay, still no greens, so let's just see what this is. Okay. Okay, and back we go. And now we take our Ingrid home. All right. Awesome. All right. I'm very excited. Wow, that was awesome. I'm very, very happy with how this full summoning session went. So glad that Sylvain was very eager to come join my barracks, so that's great. All right, well, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care, have a great rest of your day, and Gemini out.